Okay. Welcome. It's Quiana LaChé, your favorite coach. And I'm really excited because I'm going to be talking to you about how to create a challenge for you to be able to achieve your goals. So today is June the 1st. We are halfway through the January, February, March, April, May, June. We are halfway through. We're halfway through the year. And a lot of times we're creating we are creating our goals and stuff at the beginning of the year, whatever the case may be. This is a perfect time for us to like just check back in, maybe create new goals, re-anchor into goals that we had already set, but also like how can we challenge ourselves to actually achieving these goals. And I'm going to walk you through some things for you to consider. Oh my God, and the last one is going to be so juicy because it's one of those things that like people don't really talk about in regards to being able to actually achieve your goals. And this is the perfect time for me to be talking about this because I am actively doing a challenge here on my channel. I want to do 30 days of lives here on my channel. And so I'm like, as I've been like, going through the motions and figuring out how I want to do the things. Like, I'm just like, I want to share this with you all. This is a great way to jumpstart this journey, is allowing you to also come on a similar journey with me and whatever challenge that you want to create for yourself. So I have my notes over here because I had to outline everything as I was like, my brain was like, and if you can relate, let me know in the comments. So first things first is, why are we even creating the challenge? Why do we even do a challenge? So you may have heard of things like 75 hard and like things like that. Well, one, with the challenge, we think about the outcome that we desire. We think about the end result that we want. To get there, though, we need to expand our capacity to be able to hold the thing that we are desiring, right? It's so funny because I've seen people make comments under like other people's like videos, the pictures, like when someone has like a banging body and they're like, God knew not to give me this kind of body because I would have da, right? And it's kind of like a similar thing when we really think about it in just regards to being able to hold having that. Like, if I had that body, how would I act? Do I want to act like that? Would I be getting in trouble? Anyways, so expanding our capacity to hold the thing that we actually want. If you want $1 million and you've never touched $1 million, let alone $100,000, let alone $80,000, if you were to just receive it, your nervous system might not be able to hold that much money. So you might self-sabotage. You might go spend it all. And then next thing you know, you blink and it's like, where did all the money go? Because you're not used to it. You haven't expanded in your capacity to be able to hold that thing. Also, with doing a challenge, the subconscious mind loves repetition, right? It's doing the things over and over and over again until it becomes an automatic subconscious habit. So you think about when you were little and you were learning how to tie your shoes, you didn't just do it one time and then like that was just it. Like your parents had to remind you, they might have had to show you a few times, like you had to do it every day. Now, if you go to tie your shoe, well, you're not even thinking about it. You're not like, let me cross this over. Okay, let me loop down. Okay, let me swoop de doop and let me loop. You don't think about it anymore. But you had to do it enough times forcefully from a conscious level in order for it to then become a subconscious habit, right? Okay. Now here's the thing about challenges. Challenges can still be simple. And so I had this conversation with a client not that long ago when she was telling me how she wanted to start exercise. She wanted to start going to the gym and whatnot. So I was like, okay, but let's just back up a little bit. Like, let's not pressure ourselves too much, right? Because again, when we put too much pressure, our nervous system we can shut down, and it's just like, oh, this is too much. That's fair. Okay. We're not here to like judge how anybody has to get started. So your challenge can be simple. So before you get to the point of going to the gym and being there for an hour, maybe, and especially if you're already not even exercising, right? Then maybe what that looks like is you challenge yourself to work out for 5 minutes a day at home. That might be the starting point that you need. So at least then you're still technically doing the thing, but because you're doing it daily, we're making it a subconscious habit. We're going to repetition. Then you're going to get used to it. It's going to be like, oh yeah, of course I'm going to go do my workout. And then you can upgrade your challenge, right? So after maybe 21 days of doing that, maybe even 14 days, you can then say, okay, you know what? New challenge. Now I want to challenge myself to go to the gym and work out for 20 minutes. It's not going to be so much of a shock on your nervous system because you've already created the habit of just working out in general. And however you decide to work out is however you decide to work out. So it could be at home workouts, right? You can go on YouTube. There's plenty of great workouts on YouTube. Maybe for you, that looks like you spending time learning a TikTok dance. Okay, because dancing is still an exercise. Maybe you decide, you know what I'm going to do is after dinner, instead of going and laying down, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a 5-minute walk down the street. I'm going to go for a walk, come back. Doing something, right, that's different and out of the norm of what you would usually do that also is going to move you closer to the desired outcome and or result, okay? Now, the next thing is, boom, boom, boom. When we're talking about the challenge, we also have to talk about the identity shift, your self-concept, how you view yourself, how you are operating. I don't know why I keep looking over here. Let me drink some water. The identity. So what that means is how you identify. So let me use an example. Let's say you are someone, you're not really that healthy. You a couch potato. Let's just keep it on. You a couch potato. For you to jumpstart your journey, what you actually want to do is you want to start identifying as someone that is healthy, that is fit, right? Just telling yourself that, because what happens is when we choose the identity and we make the decision on choosing that identity, and we say, this is the identity I'm stepping into, then everything else will begin to shift. Everything else begins to shift. So how we show up for ourselves, the standards and boundaries that we have, the decisions that we make, the behaviors that we have, the environments that we place ourselves in will all begin to naturally shift because we chose the new identity. So I'll use myself as an example here. I am a coach. I'm a practitioner. I have studied NLP, hypnotherapy, emotional freedom techniques. I am certified in these modalities. I'm even certified, master certified and trainer certified. Like, I identify as a masterful practitioner. I had yet, for whatever reason, I have yet to step into the identity of being a YouTuber, even though I was a YouTube growth strategist for a really big entrepreneur, and I've helped so many entrepreneurs start and grow their own profitable YouTube channels. I never really took a step back to say, you know what, Quiana, you're a YouTuber. I've created content on this channel for years, not consistently, but I did. But why didn't I do it consistently? Because I didn't identify as a YouTuber. I was identifying as just a business owner that utilized YouTube. But there's a difference in these two identities, and how I showed up is proof of that. It is proof of that. So now I get to step into the identity of a YouTuber. Now, what changes? How I show up. If you look through my page, you will see that I've been posting a community post every single day. I've been posting shorts, like 3 times a week. I posted a video. I'm doing this live stream. I'm doing this challenge. Why? Because now I'm holding the identity of being a YouTuber. And so it's the same thing as I was saying with the other example of, if you're a couch potato, you want to start identifying as someone that is healthy and that is fit. So now the actions that you take and the behaviors that you have are going to correlate with that identity. Right? It's just like how we see on like TikTok or whatever, when the girls be out here talking about, I'm Delulu, I'm Delulu, I'm Delulu, and then they start getting what they want. But yes, it's not so much that they're delusional, it's that they stepped into that identity. They stepped into the identity, right? Okay. And then, so this is the last piece, and this is the piece that I really, really want you to pay attention to, because this is the part that I feel like not enough people really talk about, which is, what are your preventative actions? So a preventative action is an action that you take that helps to prevent you from your self-sabotage. Because let's be honest, on this journey, we're doing something new. And sometimes we will self-sabotage. Our subconscious is trying to keep us safe. We're doing something new. It's like, I don't know, I want to do this. And it's like, girl, sit down. I got you. I got you. And so your preventative actions could look like, let's say, for example, you trying to jumpstart your health journey, and you have a habit of going to the grocery store, but then like you're hungry while you're at the grocery store. So you make your purchasing decisions, you put shit in the cart based off of your stomach and not your logical brain. The things that you know you should be putting in that cart, the things that you know you should be buying, you're not. You're not doing it because you're thinking with your stomach because your ass is hungry, right? I get it. So a preventative action would look like, before I go grocery shopping, I always eat a healthy meal. Before I go grocery shopping, I will always eat some nuts. Or a preventative action could be that I always keep a healthy snack in my purse to eat in case I get hungry, so that I'm not stopping at McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic, Whataburger, In-N-Out, Cookout. What is the preventative action? Again, I will use myself as an example. 30 Days of Lives low-key scares me because I am a woman. I have a uterus, I have ovaries, and I suffer sometimes from painful periods to the point where I may experience vomiting, intense pain, just like things like that. So these are things that realistically would stop me from getting up here and doing a live stream, because if I'm vomiting and I haven't eaten, I'm delirious, I don't want to get up here and talk to y'all. Okay, love you, but I want to take care of me and my vessel. So a preventative action for me could look like, okay, maybe have some videos in the queue, some pre-recorded videos in the queue. And in the event that my cycle comes and it's just too much, it's just, I can't get up here. Well, guess what? YouTube has a premiere feature. So I can run a video as if it's live, and at least I can be in the chat with y'all, chopping it up, talking to y'all, whatever the case may be. That requires a lot less energy. It doesn't require me to have to show up on camera, all the things. So I can still work towards achieving the goal and the desired outcome. And even if life throws me a hurdle, I am prepared for that. There's a saying, be ready for the yes, right? Just being ready, just being ready. So what does a preventative action look like for you in regards to the challenge that you would create to help you achieve your goal, right? And so again, we have being able to have, snacks on hand. It could even look like, let's say you want to do 30 days of no drinking, right? But you have friends and or family that like to throw them back. A preventative action could look like you having a conversation with these people, and hopefully you would feel safe enough to have a conversation like this with these people. If not, we need to talk about your standards and your boundaries. But, having a conversation with them to just say, hey, I'm going to be doing this thing. I'm going to stop drinking for 30 days. I still want to hang out with you. I still love you. I still love your company. Just do me a favor. Don't offer me any alcohol. Don't even offer it to me. That is a preventative action, right? And then also, of course, you can't control other people. So you might have to course correct if they don't want to honor and respect that. That is a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day, boo-boo. That is a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Okay. So with that being said, listen, I have some subconscious reprogramming hypnosis and activations that are free inside of my Brain Magic Mastery app. Go ahead and download that. The links to that are below. So we are available on Apple and Google. Yes, your girl did that. Yes, your girl did that, right? Some amazing ones that are going to help you with stepping into your next level self. We have releasing fear. We have intuition development for empowered decision making. Oof. It's a juicy one, right? So there's some great ones in there to help you along with your journey during your challenge. And also you can come and tap into the community. If you want some accountability, you want to hold yourself accountable within the community, like please feel free to come and do that. I welcome that so much. Would love that. With that also being said, if you want to take any of this that we talked about deeper, and you really want to understand how you operate, how you work. And especially if you already have a business, you might be a coach, a strategist, a practitioner, a healer, a spiritual entrepreneur, whatever the case may be, right? Learning modalities such as Neuro-Linguistic programming, which is really just understanding how the brain works and how we perceive everything and how we make decisions and everything else like that. Clinical hypnotherapy, being able to make hypnosis audios and even activations. And I'm taking it even a step deeper, and I'm including subliminal mastery. Ooh, as a bonus. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited because people love my subliminals, which also there is a subliminal in there on Manifesting Millions inside of the Brain Magic Mastery app for you to tap into, right? But if you want to learn these modalities and you want to learn how to use them for yourself, and you really want to go deep with this, and you're at a point where you're like, listen, I'm tired of just taking little steps. I'm ready to really roll with it. I'm ready to really shift. I'm ready to really expose myself so that I can have the awareness to be able to make the necessary changes, adjustments, whatever, so that I can really actually hit my goals and achieve my dreams and everything else like that. And to be able to learn how to do this work with other people, your clients, your friends, your family, I use this work with my husband. It's amazing, right? Then go ahead and check out the School of Brain Magic Mastery. The details are below. And if you have any questions about anything at all, you can drop them in the comments below. And if you want to have a private conversation with me, then go ahead and just message me on Instagram and we can have a chat. It's no pressure chat. Trust me. I'm not I'm not going to try to force you into buying anything that is not that you don't want. Okay. Listen, boo boo. 8 billion people in the world. Okay. 8 billion people in the world. 8 billion people in the world. Okay. I honor and respect everybody's no. Always. Okay. Because why would I want to sell you into something you don't fucking want? Then I got to deal with your attitude. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. I want people coming into my containers that want to actually be there, not people who feel forced to have to be there, but that's how we should be selling in general. But that's a whole other conversation. Anyways, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not yet already. I'm really excited. This was an amazing way to jumpstart this journey. Is bringing you along. Let me know in the comments what your challenge is going to be for you if you are deciding to actually put one together. And it doesn't have to be 30 days. It could be 7 days. It could be 5 days, right? Maybe you're someone that's like, you don't consistently show up to post about your business, right? It's like, oh, you don't do it every day. Maybe your challenge is to get through Monday through Friday. That's 5 days. Maybe that challenge is 5 days. Whatever it looks like for you is right for you, because at every moment we are always making the decision that we feel is best for us anyways. Okay. So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And it is your favorite coach, Quiana LaChé, signing off.